Some lives illuminate the world not through noise, but through meaning. Each of these remarkable people, from storytellers and scientists to actors and dreamers, gave us gifts that outlived their days. Today on Celebrity Tribute Hub, we remember those who shaped hearts, art, and hope. Their journeys remind us that while time fades, the moment, legacy, never leaves. Stay with us as we honor their lives with compassion and respect. Tony Conter, an actor whose talents spanned decades, was born on September 22, 1937. With a career rooted in television and film, Tony brought depth and warmth to every role he took on. He passed away on October 13, 2025, at the age of 88 due to natural causes. His performances resonated with audiences, capturing the essence of everyday life with both grace and authenticity. Tony's legacy is one of understated brilliance, reminding us that even the quietest moments can hold the most profound truths. Diane Keaton, a name synonymous with elegance and eccentricity, was born on January 5, 1946. Her unforgettable roles, from Annie Hall to The Godfather, made her a defining figure of Hollywood's golden age. Diane passed away on October 11, 2025, at 79, of natural causes. A master of both comedy and drama, she embodied a unique blend of wit and vulnerability. Diane's legacy is one of timeless charm, inspiring generations with her bold spirit and captivating performances that showcased both the strength and fragility of the human heart. Stories of love, ambition, and humor, Dame Jilly Cooper wrote them all. Born February 21, 1937, her novels like Riders and Rivals became modern classics, weaving together wit and humanity. She passed away on October 5, 2025, aged 88, following an accidental fall. Beyond words, she gifted readers a world of romance and resilience, where laughter met life's imperfections. Jilly's pen captured human folly with kindness, proving that literature could be mischievous and wise all at once. Her stories continue to remind us that every heart, no matter how flawed, deserves its own redemption. Dreams often find their way to the pitch. Milan Kundera built them there. Born December 5, 1938, he became one of football's most respected executives, transforming clubs like Leicester City, Portsmouth, and Sheffield Wednesday with vision and integrity. He passed away from natural causes on October 4, 2025, aged 87. Kunderak's career was more than sport. It was belief in possibility. He invested not only money, but spirit, reviving teams and inspiring communities. His legacy stands as proof that leadership grounded in humanity outlasts victories, trophies, and time itself. He leaves behind fields of memory where passion forever plays on. In the rhythm of every great band, there's a heartbeat that steadies the soul. For Triggerfinger, it was Paul van Brystegem. Born in 1959, the Belgian bassist gave grit and groove to hits like I Follow Rivers and Cherry. He passed away on October 4, 2025, aged 66, cause not disclosed. Known for his charisma and precision, Paul brought thunder and melody into perfect harmony. His music crossed borders, connecting audiences through emotion rather than language. He leaves behind a pulse that still reverberates, proof that great music doesn't fade. It simply finds new hearts to keep its time. Quiet intensity defined him. Remo Girone, born December 1, 1948, carried Italian cinema with understated brilliance. From La Piovra to Ford v Ferrari, he moved between television and film with rare grace. Girone passed away on October 3, 2025, aged 76, cause not specified. He portrayed both power and vulnerability with truth that transcended words. His performances spoke softly, but left lasting echoes, reminding us that emotion often hides in silence. Beyond the screen, he represented discipline, humility, and devotion to craft. Remo's art endures in the moments he made us forget fiction and believe entirely in feeling. Elegance wrapped in laughter. Dame Patricia Routledge made audiences smile across generations. Born February 17, 1929. She became a national treasure through roles in Keeping Up Appearances and Hetty Wainthropp Investigates. She passed peacefully in her sleep on October 3, 2025. Aged 96, Patricia's comedic timing and heartfelt presence turned ordinary life into art. Her characters balanced pride and vulnerability, revealing humor's deeper truth that laughter heals. She remains an emblem of grace and wit, proof that performance, when done with sincerity, becomes its own form of love. Her warmth continues to light British screens and souls. Few people ever changed how we see life itself. Dame Jane Goodall did. Born April 3, 1934. She revolutionized science through her groundbreaking research on chimpanzees in Gombe, forever reshaping our understanding of nature. She passed away from natural causes on October 1, 2025, aged 91. Jane's compassion bridged species, her voice calling for harmony between humanity and the wild. Beyond science, she offered hope that empathy could rebuild the world. Her legacy endures in every conservation effort, every child inspired to care, and every whisper of kindness that keeps her mission alive among the trees. When movement becomes story, the body becomes poetry. Joshua Allen danced like that. Born March 13, 1989. The So You Think You Can Dance winner mesmerized audiences with power, rhythm, and joy. He passed away on September 30, 2025, aged 36, after a tragic accident. Allen's performances reminded us that art doesn't ask for words. It asks for feeling. Every leap was courage, every beat a heartbeat shared. He proved that dance could unite hearts beyond stage and screen. Though his time was short, his legacy lives on in every performer inspired to move with honesty and fire. Some actors speak with quiet conviction. Adriana Eisenberg spoke through truth. Born December 1, 1938, she became a cornerstone of Argentine cinema, giving moving performances in stage and film for decades. She passed away on September 29, 2025, aged 86. Her cause was not disclosed. Adriana's artistry was sincerity itself, each role a reflection of the real, flawed, beautiful human spirit. She carried Argentine storytelling to global appreciation, proving authenticity is its own power. Her work remains a living portrait of resilience and heart, reminding us that even in silence, truth still finds a way to speak to audiences. He was Mickey Pierce, cheeky, familiar, beloved. To colleagues, Patrick Murray was warmth personified. Born December 17, 1956. He became a household favorite through Only Fools and Horses, and appeared in Curse of the Pink Panther. He passed away on September 29, 2025, aged 68, after a long illness. Patrick's humor carried gentleness, his performances empathy. Off-screen, his kindness touched everyone he met. He showed that comedy could be deeply human. Laughter not as escape, but as connection. His legacy endures in smiles, shared and stories told, proving that love always outlasts applause. Precision was his poetry. Mika Immonen, born December 17, 1972, became Finland's most celebrated pool player, a two-time world champion and a figure of unshakable calm under pressure. Known for his discipline and grace, he elevated cue sports to an art form. He passed away on September 28, 2025, aged 52, after a long illness. Immonen's influence stretched far beyond trophies. He taught athletes everywhere that success begins with focus, humility, and quiet strength. His name remains synonymous with mastery and sportsmanship, a symbol of endurance and grace that will forever guide future generations of champions. Every movement he choreographed told a story. Paul Roberts made rhythm visible. Born in 1973, the British choreographer shaped pop music's most iconic moments, working with artists like One Direction and Harry Styles. His creativity fused emotion and energy, turning stages into cinematic experiences. Roberts passed away on September 26, 2025, aged 52. The cause was not disclosed. Behind the glamour, he was a mentor and innovator, giving artists confidence to move with purpose. His work still pulses through global pop culture, a reminder that choreography isn't just dance, it's storytelling through motion, memory, and heart. He strummed the chords that built rock's golden age. Chris Dreja, born November 11, 1945, co-founded the Yardbirds, the band that launched guitar legends Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page. Later, his passion turned toward photography, where he captured the very essence of the music world he helped shape. Dreja passed away on September 25, 2025, aged 79, after a long illness. His legacy bridges sound and sight, creativity and courage. Through melody and image, he documented the rhythm of a generation. His artistry remains an anthem of invention proof that true musicians never stop seeing beauty in sound. Faith and wisdom were his foundation. Vi Balcom, born March 11, 1969, was a pastor, theologian, and author known for his depth of thought and compassion in teaching. His books and sermons touched countless lives, blending intellect with humility. He passed away on September 25, 2025, aged 56, from heart failure. Balcom's voice was one of grace and understanding, reminding us that spirituality is not about doctrine, but love in action. His words continue to guide those seeking peace and purpose. Though his voice has fallen silent, his message still echoes in hearts that hunger for meaning and hope. Youth, promise, and passion defined Billy Viger's short but inspiring life. Born October 22, 2003, the young footballer was admired for his dedication and spirit on the field. Known for his teamwork and drive, he represented the pure joy of sport. Tragically, he passed away on September 25, 2025, aged just 21 after a head injury during a match. His teammates and fans remember his courage, humility, and boundless energy. Though his career was cut short, Billy's legacy lives in the hearts of all who dream of the game, proof that love for sport never dies. It inspires forever. A century of service and strength, George Hardy's life defined heroism. Born June 8, 1925, he was one of the legendary Tuskegee Airmen, America's first black military pilots, and later an advocate for education and equality. He passed away on September 24, 2025, aged 100, from natural causes. Hardy's story is the story of perseverance itself, courage in the skies, leadership on the ground, and dignity throughout life. His contributions broke barriers and built bridges, proving that valor and vision never age. George Hardy leaves a legacy carved in both history and humanity, an inspiration for generations. Radiant, bold, unforgettable Claudia Cardinale was European cinema's beating heart. Born April 15, 1938, she graced films like The Leopard, 8½, and Once Upon a Time in the West, embodying elegance and strength in every frame. She passed away on September 23, 2025, aged 87. Her cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Beyond beauty, Cardinale was a voice for women in film, an ambassador of artistry that transcended borders. Her presence defined an era of cinematic passion. Her legacy endures not only in her performances, but in every artist who dares to live with courage and authenticity. When a bass could sing, sounded like Danny Thompson. Born April 4, 1939. He was the soul behind Pentangle and countless collaborations with legends such as Nick Drake and Richard Thompson. He passed away on September 23, 2025, aged 86, cause not shared. Thompson's music carried the heartbeat of folk and jazz, his tone rich with humanity and honesty. He turned rhythm into language, blending technical mastery with emotional depth. His influence flows quietly through modern music, reminding us that greatness lies not in volume but in sincerity. His notes still resonate warm, deep, and eternal. Henry Jaglom believed cinema should be as intimate as a confession. Born January 26, 1938, he built a career as an independent filmmaker, directing Eating, Someone to Love, and Can She Bake a Cherry Pie? Jaglom passed away on September 22, 2025, aged 87, from natural causes. His films defied convention, exploring emotion, truth, and the fragility of connection. A protege of Orson Welles, he carried forward the spirit of cinematic freedom. Jaglom's work reminded us that storytelling is an act of courage, a mirror held to the soul. His legacy lives wherever honesty meets art's quiet rebellion. Between the goalposts, he became legend. Bernie Parent, born April 3, 1945, was the heart of the Philadelphia Flyers, a two-time Stanley Cup champion and Vezina Trophy winner. He passed away on September 21, 2025, aged 80, from natural causes. Known for his lightning reflexes and leadership, Parent transformed goaltending into poetry in motion. His motto, "You don't have to be crazy to be a goalie, but it helps," captured both humor and passion. Beyond the ice, he was humility embodied, inspiring countless athletes. His name remains etched in hockey's history, a hero who guarded dreams, not just nets. The pen behind countless hits, Brett James wrote music that felt like home. Born June 5, 1968, he penned chart toppers such as Jesus, Take the Wheel, and Blessed, becoming one of Nashville's most respected songwriters and producers. He passed away on September 18, 2025, aged 57, from complications related to heart disease. Brett's lyrics carried hope, faith, and emotional honesty, connecting millions through stories of love and strength. His songs continue to echo through radio waves and memories alike. He leaves behind a catalog that will comfort and inspire generations. Proof that words set to melody can heal hearts forever. Some artists don't just perform, they redefine what storytelling means. Robert Redford, born August 18, 1936, became a cinematic icon through Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Sting, later shaping film culture as the visionary founder of the Sundance Institute. He passed away peacefully in his sleep on September 16, 2025, aged 89. Redford's artistry carried authenticity, courage, and an unwavering belief in creative independence. Actor, director, and environmental advocate, he merged art with activism, giving voice to both people and planet. His legacy stands as a monument to purpose, a reminder that true stars illuminate others. Some captured beauty through words. Brad Everett Young captured it through light. Born July 24, 1979, he balanced acting with a celebrated career in photography. Known for his Dream Loud campaign, celebrating artists and arts education. He passed away on September 15, 2025, aged 46, in a tragic traffic accident. Brad's work radiated optimism and creativity, making his portraits feel alive with color and soul. Beyond the camera, he inspired positivity and community among artists. His lens revealed joy in the ordinary, reminding us that life's moments, fleeting, imperfect, genuine, are art in their purest form. Life, he believed, was poetry in motion, and Jürgen Leth filmed it that way. Born June 14, 1937. The Danish filmmaker and poet crafted masterpieces like The Perfect Human and The Five Obstructions, redefining documentary storytelling. He passed away on September 15, 2025, aged 88. His cause of death was not disclosed. Leth's films blended philosophy and curiosity, transforming ordinary moments into existential art. His voice narrated the essence of living, quietly observant, endlessly human. Through cinema, he taught us to see beauty in stillness, humor in contradiction, and truth in detail. His vision remains timeless, thoughtful, and deeply alive. Her childhood smile once lit the screens of early Hollywood. Marilyn Nolan, born May 12, 1926, was among the beloved child actresses of the 1930s, appearing in classic studio productions that captured the innocence of an era. She passed away from natural causes on September 15, 2025, aged 99. Beyond her youthful fame, Marilyn lived a quiet life filled with grace, gratitude, and remembrance of cinema's golden age. Her presence symbolized purity and wonder at a time when movies were magic itself. She leaves behind a legacy of nostalgia, a reminder of film's power to capture timeless innocence and joy. The fighter with heart as fierce as his punch, Ricky Hatton embodied the spirit of boxing. Born October 6, 1978, the British champion became a global icon through bouts with legends like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. He passed away on September 14, 2025, aged 46, following health complications. Known for his grit, humor, and humility, Hatton was loved far beyond the ring. He reminded fans that courage isn't about victory, but endurance, rising again after every fall. His legacy remains not only in titles, but in the millions who saw in him the strength to keep fighting. Charm, wit, and warmth, Pat Crowley carried them all with effortless grace. Born September 17, 1933. She captivated audiences in Please Don't Eat the Daisies and The Twilight Zone, becoming a familiar face in film and television. She passed away from natural causes on September 14, 2025, aged 91. Crowley's performances balanced elegance with humor, bringing humanity to every role she played. Her kindness off-screen mirrored her poise on it, earning admiration across generations. She leaves behind a body of work that celebrates joy and empathy, and a reminder that kindness is the most lasting form of art. A rising star whose talent bridged cultures. Yu Mang, long known as Alan Yu, was born June 15, 1988, a Chinese actor and singer. He won hearts across Asia through his elegance and sincerity on screen and stage. He passed away on September 11, 2025, aged 37, after a rare illness. Alan's artistry reflected quiet resilience and grace, touching fans deeply. His music and performances carried emotional purity, a language of their own. Though his career ended too soon, his legacy continues to shine through every song replayed and every memory cherished. She had a gift for making every role feel personal. Paula Shaw, born July 17, 1941, appeared in Freddy vs. Jason, Supernatural, and The X-Files, earning admiration for her subtle emotional power. She passed away peacefully in her sleep on September 10, 2025. Aged 84, after a long illness. Paula brought authenticity to every frame, creating characters that felt lived in and real. Off-screen, her humility and warmth inspired fellow actors. Her artistry reminds us that greatness is found in quiet conviction. Her legacy remains in the hearts she touched, where performance became empathy and craft became connection. Mel, kiss my grits. With that single line, Polly Holiday became a television icon. Born July 2, 1937, she starred as Flo in Alice and its spin-off Flo, her humor lighting up every scene. She passed away on September 9, 2025, aged 88, from pneumonia complications. Holiday's comedic charm and natural warmth made audiences feel like family. Beyond the laughter, she embodied resilience, kindness, and honesty, a reflection of her Southern heart. Her legacy continues wherever humor meets humanity, reminding us that joy is a form of grace and laughter, when shared, is love that never fades. Few melodies linger like the ones written by Rick Davies. Born in 1944, the founder of Supertramp created timeless anthems such as Logical Song and Goodbye Stranger. His distinctive voice and soulful piano helped define the sound of 1970s rock. Davies passed away on September 6, 2025, aged 81, after a long illness. His music blended introspection with optimism, speaking to hearts across generations. Through his lyrics, he captured both yearning and hope. Rick's influence endures in every note that inspires connection, reminding us that true artistry doesn't chase fame. It captures the human spirit and never fades. Energy, wit, and harmony. Mark Volman embodied the joyful chaos of rock. Born April 19, 1947, he co-founded the Turtles, gifting the world hits like Happy Together before joining Flo and Eddie and touring with Frank Zappa. He passed away on September 5, 2025, aged 78, after a brief illness. Volman's humor and heart shone through every performance, making music feel alive and accessible. He balanced artistry with humility, never losing his playful spark. Mark's legacy continues through songs that still bring smiles today. Proof that joy in art is the truest mark of success and eternal youth. Elegance, simplicity, perfection, Giorgio Armani redefined them all. Born July 11, 1934, he transformed global fashion through his minimalist designs, founding the Armani empire that became synonymous with sophistication. He passed away on September 4, 2025, aged 91, after a long illness. Armani's creations empowered confidence and grace, blurring the line between art and attire. Beyond the runway, he championed craftsmanship and integrity. His timeless vision turned dressing into an expression of identity. Even in absence, Armani's legacy remains stitched into the fabric of culture, a reminder that true style is quiet, enduring, and infinitely human. Dignity defined her. Compassion completed her. Born February 22, 1933, Catherine, Duchess of Kent, was a cherished member of the British royal family who dedicated her life to education and charity. She passed away peacefully at home on September 4, 2025, aged 92. Known for her humility and warmth, she stepped beyond royal expectations to teach music and serve others with genuine kindness. Her grace touched lives far from the palace walls. Catherine's memory lives not through titles, but through service, a legacy of quiet strength that proves kindness is the most noble crown one can wear. Art and emotion found perfect balance in Jacques Charrier. Born November 6, 1936, the French actor and painter became a symbol of charm and sensitivity, starring in films like A Summer Affair before turning to visual art. He passed away on September 3, 2025, aged 88, from natural causes. Charrier's career spanned cinema and canvas, both rich with introspection and humanity. His creative spirit celebrated beauty in imperfection and love in stillness. Whether through character or color, Jacques painted emotion itself. His dual legacy in art and film endures as a testament to creativity's power to transcend boundaries and time. Strength met grace in the ring when Joe Bugner fought. Born March 13, 1950. The Hungarian-born British-Australian heavyweight faced icons like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, earning global respect for his endurance and skill. He passed away on September 1, 2025, aged 75, after a battle with dementia. Bugner's courage defined both his career and his life beyond it. He embodied resilience, a fighter who never lost his humanity. His story reminds us that champions aren't only made of victories, but of perseverance, humility, and heart. Joe's legacy continues to inspire every athlete who fights with purpose and pride, depth, honesty, and spirit. Graham Greene brought them to every role. Born June 22, 1952. The Canadian actor earned acclaim for performances in Dances with Wolves and The Green Mile, portraying dignity with quiet power. He passed away on September 1st, 2025, aged 73 from natural causes. Green's authenticity gave voice to indigenous stories and shaped representation in film. He carried truth into every performance, transforming characters into reflections of resilience. Beyond the screen, his kindness and humor inspired colleagues worldwide. His work remains a living bridge between cultures, a reminder that empathy is the actor's greatest art. A golden smile, a captivating charm. Lonnie Anderson embodied Hollywood elegance. Born August 5, 1945, she rose to fame as Jennifer Marlowe in WKRP in Cincinnati, becoming a television icon of the late 20th century. She passed away on August 3, 2025, aged 79, peacefully surrounded by her family. Lonnie's beauty was matched by her intelligence and humor, traits that made her unforgettable on and off screen. Her career celebrated confidence without arrogance, grace without pretense. Lonnie leaves behind laughter, warmth, and a reminder that glamour means little without kindness shining beneath it. Her star forever glows softly. Magnetism defined him, every glance, every word. Terence Stamp, born July 22, 1938, commanded attention in films like The Collector, Superman 2, and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. He passed away on August 17, 2025, aged 87 from age-related causes. His voice, deep and measured, carried emotion like poetry. Stamp's performances combined elegance with intensity, creating characters that lingered long after the credits rolled. He remained humble despite fame, devoted to art rather than acclaim. His legacy rests in the power of presence, proof that silence, when filled with meaning, can speak louder than any script ever written. He was the Prince of Darkness, yet his music lit up millions of lives. Born December 3, 1948, Ozzy Osbourne rose from Birmingham's working class to redefine rock as the frontman of Black Sabbath and a solo legend. He passed away on July 22, 2025, aged 76, following illness complications. Ozzy's voice and energy fueled heavy metal's soul, blending chaos with humanity. Despite battles with health and fame, he remained unapologetically himself. His life was rebellion and redemption intertwined. The echoes of his music, raw, fearless, eternal, remind us that even in darkness, brilliance finds a way to shine. Talent met soul in Malcolm Jamal Warner. Born August 18, 1970, he became a household name as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, later evolving into an acclaimed musician, director, and poet. He passed away on July 20, 2025, aged 54. His cause of death was not confirmed. Warner's career spanned decades, marked by creative depth and quiet strength. He represented artistic integrity, blending intellect with rhythm and heart. His words and performances empowered countless viewers and listeners. Malcolm's legacy is a reminder that authenticity outlasts fame, and the most meaningful art is born not from perfection, but from truth. Compassion wrapped in talent. Loretta Swit personified both. Born November 4, 1937. She captured hearts as Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan in MASH*, earning 2 Emmy Awards for her layered, compassionate portrayal. She passed away on May 30, 2025, aged 87 from natural causes. Beyond the screen, Swit championed animal welfare, dedicating her later years to advocacy and rescue. Her warmth made every performance feel real, every cause feel personal. Loretta's life stood for empathy in art, activism, and heart. Her light remains, reminding us that kindness, once given, never truly leaves the world behind. Every life we've remembered is a chapter in the story of humanity, filled with laughter, courage, and love that still echoes today. Though these stars have left our world, their light continues to guide hearts everywhere. Thank you for joining Celebrity Tribute Hub in honoring their journeys. If their stories touched your soul, please like, share, and subscribe. So together, we keep their legacies shining forever.